On? Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to our Basham, Shai Basham Rakakada. It's in the one say apostles and elders that bring us well. And salutation, so I can say, push on truth and say, day in and out. You know, constantly season, say, Shalom. So once again, going to some area out there to prophesy, you know, the downfall of the wicked kingdom, you know. Especially a great kingdom we call what? America, you know, history Babylon, you know. We also here to prophesy the downfall of that kingdom, the downfall of the so the downfall of the 2/3, you know, and you're waking up the what? The elect, you understand? All these things. And hey, at the time of being, as we have always come on here to say that with the time of what? Prophecy. And prophecies are being playing out day by day by day, you know, whether you like it or not, you see prophecies playing out day by day by day, you know. Just watching the news. I'm sure, just before going to anything, I'm sure many people don't know that when you check your phone, right, when you check your phone, you go on settings, on Android, when you go on settings, right, and you go on Google, you go and you click Google, you will see something pop up with a COVID tracker. You have a tracker in your phone. When you go on, I think iPhone now is that you click settings and you go on health. And when you click health, you will see the COVID tracker. Now when you go into the reading of the COVID tracker, you see that when you put on the Bluetooth, you can exchange ID. And that ID is tracked now. Anybody that have it or anybody that so forth and whatever it is, it's say on it. Now when you, as a man, you read it and you read that, what comes to your mind is that there is a simple system for the chip. That is just showing how easy it is to let them track it. How easy it is to let them get it, because most majority of people don't know that on their phone. And you might just put on your Bluetooth and they might just see something pop up, you know? And plenty people don't have on the Bluetooth because now they were on the wireless headsets, you know? So first, say Bluetooth always on, right? The NBA players know how to wear on a ring, smart ring. And what the smart ring is do, it is tracking your health system, tracking it to see if you're overeating, if you have this symptom of this particular disease and so forth. But when you watching that, as somebody that know about the market needs, you already see where they're bringing in pieces of the system, piece by piece, you know. They're showing a little glimpse here and there. Eventually, a person that don't know might say, yo, right? There's something futuristic. There's something nice, you know? Where they can track it. Wait, just imagine that way they can track a sickness, but they don't understand that. They just say, when they bring the chip, they might come out and so, yo, this year, this is what I'm sickness that people have, and I take this here, that's going to make you read that these men have that and so forth. You know? And you being in our food state at the end, you might say, yeah, I'm taking this. If this is save my life, I'm taking it. And there is just the mindset of a majority of what we people in this day, today. You know? You have to say, yeah. It's the simple belief every word. Yeah, the simple belief every word. Every word. And the thing is, they run with it. You understand? They run with it. Right. Bring that a little closer. Now, the last one. So, let's bring it up a little closer. Yes, it's Isaiah 14, and starting 3. It says, "It shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve." Because that's what we're going through right now, we're serving hard bondage, in sorrow and in fear. You understand all the different things that we had to go through. You can't even see that nothing that you have in this life or this system is yours. Well, Esau means that the devil at the end. You just take the little thing that you have, you take it at any moment. You know? This is their kingdom. You understand? Well,
can you imagine, I often say, Esau just tell you can't punish your wife and your child. You know, if they do something against Esau's system, he'll come and he'll break down the door and drag them out the house.
Like I was watching this particular movie, right? You remember that movie? I remember this long time. It's a Tyler Perry movie, right? Let's just show you how the system benefits Esau, right? And how they make things to benefit them. is that in the movie, a fella own a big company, right? But he was treating his wife. He was treating his wife with that Jake woman, right? The Jake woman was own and she husband was he. Here what went on? Both parties are not going to figure out what he's saying. Either my wife, stay with she either my husband and can't tell him nothing. Can't tell him nothing. And the Jake woman, she will beat your husband. No, she will get rings. The husband in the chair, her head slap. Ah! Send she over back on that. And I just show you how the system benefits them. You understand? Show the system benefit them, the mice. And I did, they in control. So who would it benefit?
She know the order. She can't.
Nah, she don't know the order already. She don't know she can't think that. Even the fella, the owner of the company, even he wanna tell she that, hey, let's take it and relax yourself. You can't say nothing, you know. Can't say nothing. That I just show them know the order. But the Jake woman,
You ain't shit,
wow.
nigga.
Yeah.
You ain't shit, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, heavy ringers. And then she hit that ringer so she get pelted over the hand from that. You understand?
Isaiah 14 verse 4, it say that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how has the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased.
So how they are golden city ceased? Because hey, I'm gonna show you something. Over the years, since you're growing up as a child, everybody watch America to be what? A golden city. You always hear somebody saying, yo, America is dreams. Land of opportunity. Yeah, land of opportunity, land of freedom, you know?
Everybody want to go across.
Everybody want to go. Yeah.
They say that's the place where all the dreams just come true.
Road to El Dorado.
Yeah. The golden city where hey, from a young age, when from primary school and all, I remember we doing something called a push and pull country. Push and pull. Here was a push and pull country. One, the push country is a country that forcing people, their own people out of the country, meaning that they don't want to stay here. So Trinidad eventually coming out with a push. Right? A pull country was, the number one pull country was America. Because everybody want to go there, everybody's seen something. That's something they teach you from school. So you going to put that in your head, I was thinking that, hey, America is really what, that golden city.
Because America is built on the same thing what Trump trying to get rid of immigrants.
Yeah.
America was built on
that has to do with the place because, you know, even the biggest immigrant in the whole world is Esau.
Yeah.
Them is the biggest immigrant in the whole world.
They go all over the world and compare everybody else.
Shit.
And taking the land as theirs.
But you know what, they wouldn't talk about that. You know, they wouldn't bring a back topic. You know they love to say? You know they love to say? They love to say, yo, when we come on the land here, the natives was killing themselves and they was committing cannibalism. And some stupid people was talking why is she a natural queen? You don't understand the level of she too because she in her whole Edomite family. She's a Jake, you know. She father is a Jake, I believe. Right? But she married to a Edomite man and she stayed there with her whole Edomite family. She accepted them. So she accepted them.
So she fall in the system and fall in and fight for what, you know?
Yeah.
But verse 5, right? 14 verse 5, they say, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. They say, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. And that's something you see now, they constantly afflicting other people, even some of the own. Because the higher Edomites is even they afflicting the lower Edomites.
So they go in the sun.
Right, with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered. And now we're waiting for the Lord to come and get another persecution.
That's right.
I don't see like the breaks out saying, wow, we can do things to fight back the system. Scripture even talk about those who don't yield the neck to the yoke of Babylon. We had to deal with this. Imagine I talking to somebody just yesterday, I think it is, and I was passionately wrestling. And the same way, I hope you save up your money to go back to the East. I just ignore it because I don't know this is something we had to go through.
truly happen.
Yeah.
You understand? It's something that we can't just pick up ourselves and go back to the east. We had to wait for the Lord to take us from this place and bring us back to the east where everything would be at peace.
And that is a heavy thing because the Lord said, well, wait on
Can.
the time people just want to rush back to go to Israel. You can't go to Israel right now. In that particular, you see like how they will celebrate Passover. They just celebrate a pride day in Israel right now. Where you see them you see them them focus on them parade and thing. Israel have a particular day for that. So how you could go back in a land that's dirty? But just stay in your land that you're in right now. Because the land that you're in defiled. That is the holy land. Defiled beyond. That's what the Lord said, well, you have to cleanse the land by what? By fire. That is the only way the land will get cleansed. So then again, if the Lord say he come and cleanse the fire, so then what I tell you, you have to do what? You have to wait on the Lord. You can't go back and try to change Esau mindset. They have the power. So you're going to tell them, yo, we the true Israelites, become the conqueror. How are you going to fight them?
Even if you're still trying to live among them, it will still be the same as living in
Because
system.
it's the same system. Once you're in the system, it doesn't matter what you do.
That's the thing. People just want to rush back to advantage. We can't go there. For instance, at a particular group, like I think it was Orlando, the group. I don't know if they still really know or if you still believe in what it is. But I remember like when I used to talk to him and think he did tell them that he wanted to go back to Israel to pray, to hold our fast. They want to go to Israel to hold our fast. That make it. But fast supposed to be between you and the Lord. There's no special location for that. You hold our fast anyway, you want to hold our fast.
Even originally, the reason why I'm not taking
okay. Like let's say you're on the beach somewhere, you hold the Israel and hold the big fast, right? And let's say it was Milan. Yeah, but that's not Satan. That's just one man thing too.
All the wrong thing in the world is to deprive other people of
So come back there. That's what we say. You can't want to go back there. Yeah.
Say verse 7, they say the whole earth is at rest and it's quiet. They say they break forth into singing. Right?
So why? They break forth into singing why? Well, like, happy in every hey when Babylon fall, you're not gonna be happy, right?
Plenty of them wouldn't be happy though. Plenty of them. Because they want this thing to go on and
Yeah,
on and on.
and then what the thing, but the elect, they're gonna praise that.
But what you want to go on? You continue oppression, you continue working 3-4 jobs, the so-called, that you want to continue, that you're catching here and you live in salary to salary, and they get more taxes than they make on their salary. That you want? No one.
That's the reason why it happened. Because they would be willing participants of what had to come. They had to be wiped out. You understand? The elect will be conditioned, but the tutors have to be wiped out.
And you think, as you just said, the elect looking forward to that because the system that's going to be based then will be the perfect system.
Yeah, the way it is going to happen will be perfect. But that is going to be perfect to the Lord. You know? But you can't say, hey, let me go back to Israel to do this and that. And you can say, wait on the Lord. That's the only way everything will come back to the rightful. Everything will come back to the right way it's supposed to be. Now you will.
Alright, Revelation 18. Revelation 18 is from 4, right? They say, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
So why would the Lord be telling you to come out from her? Why? Why would the Lord be telling you to come out from the great wall? Why would the Lord be telling you that? There's a reason why, because the things that they would be doing, and things that, matter of fact, the things that they do it, you take part with it.
Pure wickedness.
See, them that join hand and they don't join hand and hand with them, because don't be slain by what? The sword. So don't be partakers with them.
What they're doing is pure wickedness, pure evilness. So why you want to be part of it?
What America doing is beyond.
Worse than any other civilization.
I don't think it has anything.
They don't pass all the man around. That's the part.
Sodom, Egypt, Babylon,
Yeah.
everything.
You see, and that's the thing. That's why they call them cult of cultures. Because the thing different cultures and add it to themselves. Right? So that's to show you how they take every other thing and add it on to them. Like all the things like, okay, like we just say something about doing this, they take that. If we just say Egypt was in bondage, they take that. I'm perfect. I agree. If we did a perfection to it, they do a perfect. That's why the Lord call them the sword.
To show how perfect it is. Long time you actually had to force you and beat you and just leave. You know you're actually doing it and you're willing to go and slave.
Teaching you that being a slave is good.
Yeah. You volunteer to get up early in the morning to go and slave late in the night. No problem with it. So
For minimum wage and on back in the
and you're happy and you're smiling. So I show you how they evolved that whole slavery system into a perfect working system. And right now it's set up automatic, not manual. They just walk back
Just let it flow.
and the tax money they coming back in and just pocket just getting fatter and fatter.
Now, I want to tell people, if I was asking them if they would have lynched better, and I try to explain to them that even things that he would have lynched from back then, they still do
apply,
now,
yes, still apply.
but they do it in a more technical
Yeah.
way.
And as things evolve, they actually improve on it. See where the loopholes was. And say, you know, this work good, but you know, we can make it better. And that's what they just do. They have basically a perfect system now. But they want to go into the new world order, where there's a total control over everything now. So,
But whether it's something that realize it or not, once you have a chip in you, you have to comply.
that is it. Have to. Because now they control you, control your assets, they control your money, they control everything. And if you don't comply with them, and they just take away everything. Like, so
There's Psalm 17, verse 13. It says, arise, O Lord, disappoint them. Right? It says, cast them down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy son. So the wicked be the Lord's son. So what are they going to do? If the wicked is the Lord's son, what are they going to do? Is it the wickedness? Only destruction?
And they won't be good at it.
And you'll be perfect at it. He's also you look with perfection.
even this COVID, that this first initial thing was a test now. They say, right, now we could pick up, we can add 2 more spoon of this, a drop of that thing, and let me make it better now. Okay, let go.
As everybody said, 2020 ain't done yet. Some more to come. And we even reach the state where we should go and reach election. Their election soon. Yeah. So you can imagine coming up to those times how critical it's going to be.
I see a meme when somebody said, I could believe for Kia Thunder. He said, is that Thunder? You went on 2020 going, it could be Godzilla coming.
And that's our next one by itself, yeah. Leviathan.
Leviathan coming.
That's true. Everything that, and I think, you see, all the things that are making it memes and so forth, right, for every month, you know, like, that's when we will see spaceships, you know, that's when we see UFOs, and that's when we see Godzilla. All those things is the Lord that say, well, he will bring the fears upon them, you understand? So all the things that the fear he brings.
Coming back.
But what they don't know is that all the things that they fear,
It's actually real. Yeah.
It's real, and it's written, you know? Yeah.
Alright, Revelation 18:4, right? Revelation 18:4, it says, I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
So do be partakers of them. Just as good matter what it says, just as the scripture says. Join hand in hand unto them, both shall be what? Slain by the sword. That's the reason why till it come out. You join hand with them, obviously you're taking part in it.
Yeah, it's the same thing like right now, if you happen to be on a block, it's fall out here, 3 of them are weed, you have nothing with it, you just happen to know them and go down. When police come, everybody going down now because you're with them. It's not like, alright, well come, you're nothing, okay, you're a good boy, go home. No, you're going down with them.
And it says here, they say, and that he received not the plagues, because the plagues coming for Babylon and those who join unto Babylon. You understand? Verse 5, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High had remembered her iniquities. And I see happening now. It's like how the scripture saying Psalm, they say, because he kept quiet, they thought that he was altogether one unto them. You understand? He was thinking that what had to be for we doing all this, and we're taking our place to be. When the time coming where you see something happening.
And you know, you're script to get a label or something. Right? You're script to get a label that causing board for something, right? You know the old saying in Trinidad, they say, show know who your friends are, and I know you are, right? So if you associate yourself with Esau and their system and you agree with that, you're basically part of it, you know.
I always say, good women can't be best friends with fools. You can never be a best friend without one yourself. If you might be doing it like them, it will be.
Once you're with them,
that's how it is. Or else their ways will be irritating too.
Exactly. And you won't want to associate yourself with them.
Exactly. So verse 6, right? It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her ways. And that is what we're waiting for right now. We're waiting for that time where things that they did to us, we will do to them. You say, what? Happy are ye that shit that the one was here. We're waiting for that time. We used to feed the church to alligators, alright. You can take us up and bring to for it. You understand? Right. They say, in the cup which she had filled, fill to her double. Verse 7, they say how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen. And that's about Jackie who have to walk home. I sit a queen. They say, I am no widow and shall see no sorrow. And you will see, and I saw America, we always think that no matter what, nobody can do anything. We always have a high approach.
That is really pride is. One of the pride go to the heaven. You understand? So you see pride comes to our phone because the structure. So at the end of the day, the pride is reason. A perfect example of this is how the pride is strong. Some people are high class in Jamaica.
He is really the most perfect person to be a ruler.
Yeah.
He's the most proud that you will see. Most proud.
He real proud. Trump real proud.
Which is why the apostles, when he came in, the apostles said he's a perfect person.
Yeah, he's
to start everything, and he should be the end anyhow. That's it.
Well, when you actually this watch Trump alone, this talk and you will see that he's just a perfect example.
And yeah, man,
if
he has some things he's saying.
Must be thugs rioting.
What would you tell the people inject themselves
with disinfectant and chlorine.
And you know, it has some people want to do it. It has some Edomites want to do it.
No, man.
Yes, man, I'm telling you a serious thing, man. Go and look it up. If you are lying, look it up. You'll see some people want that.
I know one strip.
You see as a ship? I know, boy. I don't look for that, boy.
I'm telling you a serious thing.
Bull laugh at the man, boy.
He's talking about the woman making a child for 9 months. And he go and say, you know, it shouldn't take so long.
Yes, I remember that.
6 months. You remember that?
Man, don't this, boy.
Hey. And you see, in my head, I think he'd be doing it, but just ask.
I just feel the man just well illiterate or whatever it is.
No, but you can't be that stupid and be a there. I feel he just be something might be him, but something might be doing on purpose.
No, but you remember too.
Is the most I put him there too, so.
Most I put him there. Plus,
so he can be how notice. He didn't even know how he reached there. He reached.
He could have born into well, 2 months.
Yeah, all
he
that.
born into well.
Yeah, he was,
He born into well. He was actually his mother.
5 police.
His mother. Huh? Yeah. Now we see that. If they come and tell me anything, he just now he just think. But they're saying, right? His mother and his father, they were both skull and bones. They were both high class and elite family. When they go into
Taking care of mother shipping.
nah, he taking care. But even his mother come out and say, right? I think his mother did say in an article that
Yeah.
she's son had money, but he very stupid. And she hoping he never end up in politics. That was years back.
Long time. And here, and I cite about him, right? America, one thing you don't play with them is their taxes. The IRS will take down anybody. So if you don't pay your taxes, for some reason, you actually go to jail. Your family, you're going to lose your house, car, property, everything. Trump has been known not to pay any taxes, millions of taxes.
He did something.
Yeah. His children, he avoid them from going to the army. And okay, thing. And another thing, you have to go to the army when you go to the
Once you get
military.
drafted, you have to.
Have to go.
This guy career alliance.
Yeah.
Because he don't want to take the draft, they don't want to do it. Have to.
So it show you who the system for and who the system against. So you can't tell them.
They'll destroy you.
You can't tell them no.
I have a precept here, right?
Yeah, no.
This is First Maccabees chapter 8. Chapter 8 verse 15. See here. I thought I was from 13. No. Verse 13 here. Also that whom they would help to a kingdom, those reign, and whom again they would, they displaced. Finally, that they were greatly exalted. Yet for all this, none of them wore a crown, or was clothed in purple. They said to be magnified thereby. They say, moreover, how they had made for themselves a senate house, right? Wherein 320 men sat in council daily, consulting always for the people to the end they might be well ordered. They say, and that they committed the government to one man every year who ruled over all the country, and that all were obedient to that one, and that there was neither envy nor emulation among them. So they choose to the one. They choose this one man. So they said that they were well ordered. And if you think that Trump do it, he said that them one don't need. Why you do what? There's consequences. Don't do this.
And what you read it too is bringing the Senate, which is getting rid of the one king and thing order,
Yeah.
so that
Senate also, you know?
yeah, so that party system too is that if you do kill the king back then, yeah, you know, it's supposed to be your son or whatever it is, but most of the time if you come to conquer and you conquer, the king have to tell the whole people to follow the other country or whatever it is now. When you conquer. But if the Senate go down, they just vote somebody else up and go, and so that the system continue going and on and on and on.
And even that show you that system show you that it's a Senate or that group that is voting for you, not the people.
Yeah, but that is what it is. They're like when you go into like you had, I think it's 3 separate bodies. Yeah, the president house, the judiciary, and some other the Senate or whatever it is. And majority of the times people just vote for the president, but the next 2 have voting too. But the people don't take part in it because they don't know. And them is the ones that pass the laws. Them is the ones that make the decision who won't be whoever it is and what to vote. You understand? And you know, thinking that the president control everything he do this is them.
And as you mentioned that, and another thing now, when you do set up this person, that is their puppet. Right? So when you think somebody, and you go over him, you need that you don't hear about, that actually pulling his strings and telling him what to do and what to do.
Video like that to me, or I send line like that to you. When the man was saying that is a rough charge, let's choose the president. He said, "Voting as you."
Yeah.
He says a rough charge, let's choose the president. And you don't have
No say.
Yeah, no say. That is the thing. Yeah, no say. Even the man with little, that was years back. Telling you, yo, you choose who the one man going to be.
That is it.
So more about it.
But they make it feel as a democratic system. And
And I even go back to the Democratic and Republic, I even go back to the publishers. I think the publishers and who's the next one, man?
they really have a system, eh? The way how they disguise things and make it look as though, well, yeah, but all of vote men, and it's like that.
Many people think they have a choice.
That they actually have a will to say, well,
Because the patricians,
That's one of the reasons why they say the last beast is the most subtle of all.
It's like diverse from all the rest.
All.
Yeah, it was the patricians and the plebeians. That way you call the republic. That is the name you would have called what you call it now, republic and democratic. You know.
That also the beast, the little beast with the two horns. See, Revelations 18 verse 8, right? It said, therefore shall the plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Yeah, she shall be what?
Utterly burned with fire.
Yeah. So you see when I blink an eye, but you're talking about.
Say, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. Verse 9 it say, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her. They say, when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
They shall lament. It is a great place forward. All of them do the tradings and the stuff and the stuff for them and God, you know. So when America do fall, they go lament. It's not that's it.
See verse 10, it says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
For 1 hour, for 1 hour the judgment has come. And I just show you how heavy. I just show you how quick it going to be. You understand?
I appreciate you. This is Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, as though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, said the Most High. So this eagle is basically the Babylon or America, because that's a symbol basically. He said, though they set your nest as among the stars and beside the satellites and stuff, they're so high and mighty, they're so up there. The Most High said, I will bring you down.
You understand that the first put the center man to the moon, and they have satellites orbiting and all these different things, and they have submarines that they want to build underwater cities and so forth. All these things going on come to naught when that time comes. Because the Lord that chariots to pull them out of the sky. The Lord that chariots to pull them out of the sky, and he had Leviathan to mash them up in the sea. You understand? No matter where they go, he will get them. And the scripture even talk about for the ones who are the bunkers. The scripture even talk about the ones who in the bunkers. Say what he have punters for them. Look at that quick.
Nah, they're not so bad.
Jeremiah 16 verse 16. And this is something I've been waiting patiently on to. So Jeremiah 16 verse 16, it says, behold, I will send for many fishers. And that's what we're doing right now. We actually are. It's like we tell Peter, he said, come with me and I will make you a fisher of men. You understand that we're doing right now? We've been training out our hook to pull in the men and the 2 women and the Lord. Right? They said, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And that will pull to the righteous, us actually pulling the righteous into the fold. Or the scripture referred as bidding them ready to the marriage.
Another thing that's a comment on that is like you see when your child came, you chose those fishermen and the lower state basically because you know the places that can afford, so these people will be generally active on the lower state.
The only one who had any kind of finance was Paul.
Yeah, but Paul, because nobody came from the
Yeah, you're a tax collector.
yeah. But then he had a purpose to it.
And I tell people, even though Paul had as a man who had plenty of money, even as a fisherman, you're already making some kind of money. When it is that the Lord pulled them in, what he tell them to do, he said, leave everything out. You understand? He said, give everything out. So I try to show you that the Lord not about making people rich in this time. You understand? Even though it might have some that you might make rich, but that should not be your mindset. You understand? Your mindset should be to deal with giving things up, because it's like how they used to have when we give things up in these times, the Lord has keep things from you. You understand? That is being trial.
Bring it up, give him what he has to do. Give everything and come with me.
That's why the one who doesn't want to go to everything. You understand? Because it's just like the scripture talk about you see that man who does the cares of the world that's choking the world. You understand? So sometimes when you try to attach the things that is like that, is actually be more harmful.
That's just that we even realize that.
See, and after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Which is basically the Caucasian. The Caucasian came from where they used to stay in the Caucasus Mountain, where Israel was living.
They used to live in the rocks.
They live in the rocks, they capture the rocks in the mountains and stuff. But that's why he said, come on, months here and everything. So the so-called caveman
When that time came, like they them doomsday bunkers and them. Because they prepared for, they know what will happen. The elites know what happened, and you see certain of them, they make doomsday bunkers and there's hide underground. In that time, for them same ones who go in, and because the Lord actually allowing them to do that, because in that time, they can't die. They're not supposed to die when this will happen. They had to survive. And then the Lord will put the ability in certain men to be able to go and pull them out of the holes. You understand? Because they had to be the first fruit of the harvest.
not the first fruit, but some of them actually died. They had to suffer. Some of them have to suffer.
Yeah, but somebody had a big back.
So actually dying is like that was a good thing for them.
It would be a good thing.
But at the same time, there were those who kept, they're gonna get it around.
They will have, because as I just say, being born into slavery is easier than becoming a slave.
Yeah.
Let me see if you're accustomed to having a rich life, how it's more than having a rich life.
And you bring them down.
And you bring them down and make them work hard in bondage.
That was
Twice as hard as you used to have we working.
That
worse than you actually growing up that way.
you're born so that what they know.
Right.
That's not you figure out what it's like.
Right. So they're going to get worse than everybody else. That is why they have to stay alive. That's why I talk about like pulling them out in the rock. All of them who hide in get on Revelation. All of them who hide in, taking out the go out last.
Many of them prepared and right.
Some of them who even stocking up food is for the elections.
Yeah. I say earlier too, as you talk about it, I would came from Caucasus, they came from Caucasus. They were still live. On a hole, up a hole, and kind of thing. I look at all the high-rise buildings. I look and see who lives in those high-rise buildings.
Them, because in their spirit, that's what they are drawn to.
Yes. That in the
So in Revelation 6, I'll start from 14, right? Revelation 6 verse 14. It say, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. It say, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And that referred to when the missiles started hitting you, started to see earthquakes. If you feel that 7 point something and 8 point something bad,
they might get to 20 something.
you understand? They kind of earthquakes you're going to experience from the impact that all those missiles into the ground. You see the earth going and shake to and to fall like a drunken. That's a scary time.
Yeah, actually, all these people, when the people jump the island or you place them up move, one come in actually going to move it. Imagine that.
It's multiple missiles going into the ground instantly, shock waves. And after shock waves come what? Tidal waves. So wherever place don't get affected by the fire, will not get affected by the tidal waves.
And then we don't come to tidal waves and start getting the fire. And when they go here,
no matter what part of the earth you're in, something will happen. Verse 15, right? They say, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. You understand? Because they go in and try to hide themselves down in them, all them purpose. They try to hide themselves in them holes and them. Verse 16 is say, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. If a person really process that precept, there's so many questions they will ask themselves. They will say, hide us from him that sitteth on the throne and the wrath of the Lamb. So that shows you that when the Lamb, which is Mashiach, when he come back, what he next for? What are they trying to hide from you for? If they're just trying to make it sound like when the Lord come back, if that's why he has arms open so with a rose in the mouth, he's saying love.
If you do nothing with it, like, I can put it up for me right now. I know they do nothing. I can't start on the But you see when they put up on that block, I'm going to take off. Tell everyone, you know, do something.
If it's all about love, we're afraid of love. You understand? All these questions that Christianity has to answer. Right? Say, hide us from the wrath of the Lamb. It say, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? But in that time, we know, so we elect to be able to stand.
This is Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Most High, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain.
And in that time, America will be desolate, uninhabitable. You would never even guess that people used to live there. That's how bad it will be.
Verse 26, and they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, said the Most High.
Desolate
Forever. I mean, right now, I think if you look at videos that they consider Solomon or since nothing can ever go back there again, there's a something.
And scripture say what their judgment,
What's that? They just a little spark that's upon them.
Jeez. All they get is just some fire and brimstone.
Yeah.
Well, you know America will not get.
Where you are, the ultimate, they come with the wrath. Another thing, remember, Chef, I came up with you said was when he said he actually set us along as an example. That's just an example. But this trying to be something like example. What I'm after is like when you're trying to correct a child, and it's just an example of one. You know, the next person will get worse. But as beat your son or your brother or your sister, and you're getting someone up what you did. Even at the same thing, you'll get it worse. Exactly. So I'll show you what I think the son of and you're going to do it worse.
Worse than them.
You're going to get worse than them.
You do it worse than them, but okay.
Oh, alright.
Play more man than me.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's more man, alright. Jude verse 7, right? It said, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example.
And I usually look at America, right? If you read, remember that the last time before that.
Yeah. Say, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh are set forth for an example.
So you see, giving over, but that's basically America because America is the wickedest place in the outside, considering homosexuality. And you figure, right, they wish where they go in, they went to bestiality. You figure, right, they wish where they go in and they just keep going on the next step. Next level.
It has so much letters with that. It have homosexuality, it have bestiality, it have pedophilia, it have pedophilia, it have
you have gender thing.
that ecosexual. People who have sex with the birds. It can have transgender. It has so much different things. And I'm like,
People marrying all kind of objects. People marrying this
a
thing.
man married an anime character.
You know, man.
You know, that time I watch an anime, I feel like, you know, that anime is really nice, man. But men marrying, we have that virtual glasses, so you can be able to like see it in real life.
Yeah,
And the man married the anime character. That's how bad it reaching. And it's talking about the wider fornication. All other nations will be following that rubbish.
So just imagine that America, right? And so how come around did, let me say basic.
Yeah, basic compared to that. Yeah.
And what the Mosai did that, set them as an example. So what coming now, for what they do, because they multiply what they did tenfold. Shit.
The mindset of them is that they think that nothing will ever happen to them.
Yes.
Because that's what the Lord puts in them. You understand? They're giving them that proud mindset. You know, it's like when a hoe being a hoe and she getting away with it, she would think like nothing will happen until they get into them.
Exactly.
And then they do please and then
And they keep going one step further every time. So America, the last step, but this is the ending here. And you can see it through all the prophecy. This is the ending.
you can see it. You can see the ending manifest. You see, I set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
Say eternal fire, right? Even when Noah did his thing, and the whole world was with water. Promise he wouldn't with water, you know, so you know he's not coming with water.
He already knew that. He don't know he had something a lot better in store.
Yeah, this fire. And actually, if you look at it, fire is the only thing that will purge and cleanse anything. When you're doing gardening and stuff, after a certain period of land, you kind of burn the land. Purge everything from it to make it back rich.
I said in First Peter, I talk about fire.
Yeah, I think First Peter 2 and
There's some
5
things
is
I spend a certain perception that sometimes
I think 3 to 7 or 5 to 7.
I'm fine. First Peter 2 is from 3, right? First Peter 2 verse 4, right? Sorry. This is 2 Peter 2. 2 Peter 2, I'll start from 4. It says, for if God spared not, no, I'll start from 5, sorry. It says, and spared not the whole world, but saved Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness. It says, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. And I show you the ungodly doesn't get away. No matter how much you might look at it like a small thing, being ungodly is not a small thing. God, disobeying the Lord is not a small thing. You understand? Even though it will happen from time to time, it comes like you have a child, and your child do something wrong in your sight, but you're really sorry about what it do. You know, shit has happened sometimes. That's different from you have a child and like small thing like that.
And continually,
Yeah, right? No sin, right? Small thing.
Yeah.
You want to bust your head.
Over.
You go want to bust your head. You should never watch the things of the Lord and doing wrong like small thing. Even though it might, some might consider it small as a serious thing.
But you because it's small because you get away with it, but no.
Right.
But you're actually being reserved for something later.
Right. You don't get away completely. Right? It say, verse 6, it say, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow. Condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly.
Isn't it? Straight.
And next one.
Yeah. Straight, that isn't it? He keep giving you examples and keep showing you these things that come up. Everything is now wanted, especially for the elect right now. You know, for the elect actually they already wake up. I'm sure by now the elect will keep wake up. I'm sure the book is sealed. I mean, I can be wrong, but I'm sure the book is sealed. That's why things started to kick off this year. Because from now we went forward.
In scripture saying what? It's in Revelation, say, could not be sealed the trees until. And right now we're seeing things being heard. So these are signs to show that what the elect is sealed. So we can't say that 100%, but we receive that in the seal. And that will be on the end of I have a thing else is that I say that the foolish is for the wise to you understand? When you see the two words out here, we had to dwell among them not only to be able to see their wickedness, to also see the downfall, but we had to also learn from their foolishness.
Yes.
You understand? We're supposed to watch at the things that they're doing and understand that that is something wicked and learn from their mistakes.
Another reason for reading book, right? So, the book is very manual. You know, like when I buy TV, I have a manual and tell you how to do that. The book is very manual, and you can look at it as that way to show the examples, what was done, what happened, what about to come, and stuff. A lot of times you see repeat itself, and it's just not about the end. When you talk about repeating itself after the end, so that's the end there.
And it says all prophecies scripture must be fulfilled. All these things must be manifest to prove the scriptures also.
Yeah.
When you talk to people and you realize they're not getting you, that was written at the time. So all these things must be manifest because all these things were written before time. And these are things for the elect to witness. Lord will. You understand? Lord will that we are elect. Right? It say verse 7, it say, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. So you say when he went through that, you say he went through that also.
Everything repeats itself. As I said before, when in lower part, it was basically saying there was wickedness there, which is why it gets so bad that the Most High had to wash the whole world, come back again, do the same, and it just keep going on and on, just different ways. But
The end of all that is soon come on.
yeah.
Verse 8 they say, for that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vexeth his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And that when I see people doing stupidness and talking rubbish, that ungodly, it has irritated me. Yeah. It has irritated me.
It irritated me in one way, but then I was laughing at the other side too. Because I understand. Yeah. Once you understand, it's like, oh, okay. Yes.
I just show you how it's a perfect balance. Nobody goes from a Solomon when they say that the ways of the righteous man is grievous unto him. So the same way their ways grievous unto us, our ways grievous unto them. And it has cut them. When they see us actually doing certain things, it has feel cut within the spirit. And it has bothered them. You understand? They wouldn't try to be like you, but they'll vex with you for being how it is.
Sure, like you said, within your household, right? At least with me. Concern matters. And some of the people and maybe sometimes some topic come up, something come up. Watch you. Want to talk because or they know what they're doing, especially when I'm cutting them pork and shrimp. And the recent argument we had was this food for a stuff. So yeah, rip it up with the hand of food, but correct issue to be followed. But then I understand because correctly they pass yeah, certain reasons of us. And then I went to the history, which of course they don't teach us in school. I say, yeah, because when you start from a certain amount, and that basically starts from the 1600s. I say, you have to go and reform and show the wickedness of people. I say, the books that you read, back in the days, well, we used to come into that. Americans and the Caribbean.
The Caribbean and the Arawaks.
Yeah, the Caribbean and the Arawaks. They never used to write no books. What books did they write? So
that's the things they document, but not to that extent, like how we saw it.
They will document their history, considering Israel and coming back, you know, running away and how they end up on that side of the world. I think they had something like that. I think somebody they had the most high name.
Yeah, this is right.
Right, this is right. But I said, if people record that were the Spaniards and stuff, and Columbus and they do that. So they will only write down what their story is. They would never go back and see the kids of people and this is what we did. They would never do that.
They haven't documented the women release it. Yeah. They will keep that in their personal inventory.
They set themselves up high. But I mean,
When you want to bring forward that kind of stuff, then it's gonna get quiet down and then the change topic and all that.
Guy for now, they ain't gonna change it now. But when they realize they're getting cut and they can't win, then it's quiet down for a while. Because they ain't gonna change. See, the righteous is straight from the womb. If you're righteous, even though you might be born into righteousness doing it, when you do hear the word, you will follow it because you're under a lot. If you're of the wicked, you'll get it once or twice, but you will go back to being how he is because that is how he is.
I remember I was this church cut him up, get quiet, because first come up all strong, what is it, get quiet. Obviously you went back to do something, talk to some people and he come back, strong again next time.
And the nice how they will continuously believe, even though you prove them wrong, they want to believe what they want to believe because that suits them. That's how the ungodly does things. The ungodly does look for things that suit them. The righteous is look for things that the Lord delights in and try to follow that. I think I make a video that I just the other day and I was saying something similar to that self. Say the God. There's no difference between the righteous and the wicked. The righteous does do things according to how the Lord wants. Wicked does do things according to how he wants.
Righteousness take correction.
Let's take I don't next
When they get
I read it not just this morning. Just this morning I read it that. But probably 9.
But they don't like to take correction, boy.
I'll bring it out. I just say that I'll bring it out.
Straight, and I'm making them really old December now, right? But and then again,
They're not. So there's the Proverbs 9. Are we Proverbs 9? I start from 6, right? Proverbs 9 verse 6, it say, forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way of understanding. Right? They say, he that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself in blood. You understand? Well, I'll show you. And that's the scripture that show you characteristics of the wicked and the righteous. You understand? Even by talking to somebody, you could understand how the character is. The scriptures say what? The same scriptures are discern the thoughts of the hearts of men. With these scriptures, you could discern somebody and understand how the mind is working. And if they're already of the Lord, or if they're just of the self and taking that of the Lord. Because that's something that you like to deceive yourself. Right? They say, verse 8, right? Proverbs 9 verse 8, they say, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Right? They say, rebuke a wise man, and he will love you. So what I'm telling you, there's no. Whenever you correct somebody and you realize it transpired, you know that I can improve myself now, and that's how it is. That's a characteristic of the righteous.
and next thing, humbleness into it.
That next thing, you will make it not humble. When they tell them something correct, like, if he always feel he know everything, he always feel he know everything, he's Mr. Right. That's the characteristics of the wicked.
True,
Yeah, no, yeah, there's no. Yeah. That's the characteristics of the wicked. He always feel he know everything, he's Mr. Know It All. It's not happening. After a while, it's be like, yo, I just understand, it's okay.
Next thing, there's like it here. But you know, I just 20 years, bro, 10 years. You tell me about this.
Let's feel this way, that's good. Let's feel this way, that's good.
Yeah. We're not for them, boy.
Proverbs 9 verse 9, it says, give instruction to his wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Why? Because he will hearken and he will learn and improve. As I just tell people, I didn't just start off this way. I started off basic, and after time of improvement and correction, I get to my level. You understand? A wicked man wouldn't think like that. He could just shun you and see and you're like you know everything more than everybody else, and just continue being how he is. That's a characteristic of the wicked. Right? And he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning.
I remember when I first I started to get caught. I was like, but I didn't like I wasn't rebellious and I started writing down scripture and I said, check this. Something here, I can cut, not what I learned, this is something new to me. But at the same time, and look at where it's coming from. Coming out, even cook, nobody talk with a horn, you know. A lot of times when you go to church, the interpretation is wrong. Not only that, a pastor was 2.5 hours, 3 hours on one scripture, one verse, without bringing a next step to go to, you know, without bringing things to go with it.
He telling you like story and what you do this morning.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's always a giving. Give more abundant. When they give more money, put more in your offering, you'll get back more. Pay tithes.
You see, this is
Exactly all of it.
I'll read that scripture in Ezekiel. But even as those rehearsing righteousness according to the men of the Lord and the one to women, they still had the problems in the flesh. You know, sometimes it's hard for you to take correction on certain things. Sometimes you have little obstacles because you're in the flesh. You understand? That's why the scriptures say what? They say, one to he that is offended because offended must he come. There's good hard times brothers would argue. There's good hard times brothers would have disputes. You understand? But all is a part of it. You can just do it.
That is the thing too, right? When you start leaning towards being carnally minded versus spiritually minded, right? It's a real uphill battle, you know. Considering that. Being carnally minded versus being spiritually minded. It's kind of balance there.
So the flesh and the spirit walk constantly.
Walk constantly.
I have a scripture here. The Ezekiel 36, I'll read from verse 22, right? Ezekiel 36, verse 22. It said, therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord power, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went. And that's what people do right now. When they say in Lamentation, they say, is this the perfection of Israel? You understand? We actually profane the holy name of the Lord. Being the holy people, you know, the sons of God, and the kind of things that we do on a daily basis. You know, we be basic bottom of all nations right now. Right? It's verse 23, and I will sanctify my great name, which was profane among the heathen. And one of the ways the Lord going to do that is by what? By raising up his men and by putting down the heathens. Right? They say, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord power, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. You understand? That's something we're waiting on, for the Lord to exalt Israel and put down these other nations. I know my lips scratching.
You can't wait for this before, is it?
That's why the Lord,
Scratching right now.
that's why even the Lord say, well, meditate terror.
You know? When I get that before,
Yeah.
but we think, what would do first? Who have one slash first, right?
So verse 24, right? It says, for I will take you, Ezekiel 36 verse 24, it says, for I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries. And I'll go back to what I was talking about earlier. The person was talking about I hope you're saving up to go back to the east. I don't want to save to go away. I just wait for it. You know, people go down and they know the little one or two scoffing spirit and they jump on you. You know?
See, because they know, you see what they taught us that from the churches is that, you know, the east. Yeah, we know the east is important. Yeah, we know the scripture that says the Son of Man shall be coming from the east and so forth, but thunders and lightning. We know that. But we got to save with money to go back to the east. We don't have to do that.
No. We have our taxi coming.
Yeah.
We have our taxi coming.
Where we are coming. We are coming back. We are coming in the shape of our UFO.
We're not going like this.
Yeah.
We're not going like
Nah.
this. Yeah.
Even the Lord say, I shall not meet thee as a man. The Lord don't know we come back to do. You heard this buddy once. You ain't going to tag in.
You should have never heard you.
Yeah.
Verse 24, it says, for I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and will bring you into your own land. He said, then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, And from all your idols will I cleanse you. And that's something else you're waiting on to be. Like something else you're waiting on to be free of having to walk down the road and you're seeing this Buddhist flag and this Hindu thing and this statue. And
Even,
this kind of-
let's just say too, a good example, I always say the modern day gods could be the celebrities too. The modern day idols could be the celebrities, and I'll show you something like that. For example, I was watching something with J. Cole, and let's just show you how people look up to these celebrities like gods, like idols, right? Is that they want to cancel him now. They want to cancel him now, and some people heard, you know, the next day, you know, this, and that just to show you how heavy they watch up to these men. Is that if these men, with all the protests and things that taking place, them find that he should have jumped in and thing, but he was in the middle of everything, right? But just to show you how they would look up to these men, that if them men do something, it think will feel right, you know, it think will be right, you know.
Like that is the Messiah.
Yeah, like if that is the Messiah, you know.
Even can you know, man switch from rapping to gospel.
Yeah, the gospel.
Everybody now flocking after the man like if he's the Messiah.
Yeah, but that just to show you the idols. That is what you call like heavily the modern day idols. They must have a kind of spit here, like, and I'm worshiping that woman thing.
Well, they only say you simple-minded.
Even Beyonce, she church.
Yeah, and when you asked Beyonce to touch upon her, she didn't. She just say, well, she didn't say nothing. And that just to show you that they love that. They love that.
Verse 26, it says, a new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. Right? It says, and I will give you a heart of flesh. Something that's reason on because like I was saying, like I said before, when you're in the flesh, even though you might be trying to be righteousness, because of the flesh, sometimes there's fault or something there's higher ups and downs.
That's right.
That time, all that will not be done with. You understand? No more erring, no more going off.
Now the Lord said the covenants and so forth will be in here, you know. So it will be in here, that you know that, hey, you're not supposed to, this is what it is. When you go into church, yes, everything has to be in here.
Same thing is next week. Verse 27, say, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. Same thing.
When they talk about no, but you already passed it. Alright, well. Yeah, so with that, I'm going to say shalom. We come again outside. This is my one to this system, to this rulership, to this world. Let's say shalom to the elect, the others out there. Because of say shalom.